everyone, welcome back. This is Jude. If you are new here, welcome, and if you are a returning subscriber, it's so good for you to be joining me today. I wanted to share with you today two great meditation programs that I have been just loving through Relevant Radio. Relevant Radio is a Catholic radio network, and I have been listening to programs through Relevant Radio for years, and I really love it. So I will link below their site so you can look them up and tune in to their wonderful programming. Now, there's a couple ways how you can listen to them. Of course, you can listen in your car. You can tune in depending on your area. The station, you can go to the website that I'll link below, and you can see what is the station that is in your area. But as far as the way that I normally listen to Relevant Radio is through their app that I have on my devices. And you can download that app at Play Store for free. And the two programs that I'm loving are 10 Minutes with Jesus and In Conversation with God. And this is a great supplement to my prayers. Every morning I pray the Rosary and the Divine Mercy Chaplet. So when you go into the Relevant Radio page, you're going to see under the shows, you're going to see a list of all of the hosts of the shows, the broadcasts that are in the archives, and you're able to listen to many days prior if you have missed their programs. And so under that, there is 10 Minutes with Jesus, so you go ahead and just click on that, and then you're able to listen to that current day's program or any that you might have missed before then. But what 10 Minutes with Jesus is just in the way that it says, 10 minutes, so it's doable and you can work into your schedule. And there is a different theologian that is going through the gospel reading for that particular day and then applying the passage to things that you would go through in your everyday life. So they really break it down. Each one is very different on how they analyze and how they present to you the meditation for that particular day. So it's nice. You get a fresh look from many different priests on their, of course, using their wonderful and extensive knowledge of the Bible. But I just love how they bring it into context with things that we are going through in our everyday life. And I wanted to share, I had found this, and this is the way that they start their meditation when you listen to 10 Minutes with Jesus. This beautiful prayer, this is before, the prayer before the meditation. My Lord and my God, I firmly believe that you are here, that you see me, that you hear me. I adore you with profound reverence. I beg your pardon for my sins and the grace to make this time of prayer fruitful. My Immaculate Mother, Saint Joseph, my Father and Lord, my guardian angel, intercede for me. And this is what is spoken after the meditation. I thank you, my God, for the good resolutions, affections, and inspirations that you have communicated to me in this meditation. I beg your help in putting them into effect. My Immaculate Mother, Saint Joseph, my Father and Lord, my guardian angel, intercede for me. Isn't that beautiful? I will print that in the description box below so that you can go ahead and have that too to add to your prayer ritual, because I just love that. I think the wording is so beautiful. And after a while, after you say it for a while, you will actually memorize that, so you will know by heart that beautiful prayer. So the second wonderful relevant radio meditation that I listen to is In Conversation with God. So this is about a 10 to 15 minute podcast. And this also talks about and meditates on that day's gospel. And this series is based on a 7-book series of the same name, In Conversation with God. That is, one day I'm going to actually purchase it because I just love it so much. I've been listening to this podcast for quite a long time, and I'd love to have the actual copy of the material so that I can refer to it at any time. And it's published by Scepter Publishing. So what it is basically you have a host, and it's Chuck Neff. If you had listened to The Inner Life, that's one of the programs on Relevant Radio. He was the host. He retired. I think in the spring, maybe he retired. But I just loved him. I listened to him for years. And he still does the narration, the audio for the podcast. So I'm just happy about that because it's so nice to hear his voice. And I just love that because it is so insightful and it's so helpful, and it really makes you think about Scripture maybe in a little different way. It certainly engages you. It certainly educates you about the meaning of Scripture. So I find both of these programs so helpful that I wanted to share them with you. So I hope that they will be added in some way to your prayer regime. And please let me know, what are things that are helpful to you every day when you're doing your prayer meditation, so that we can share among each other and maybe enlighten each other. Because remember, prayer changes, and our prayer routines can get stagnant, so it's always nice to refresh them once in a while and maybe interject some new things that might engage you in a different way. So thank you so much for tuning into my channel. I really do appreciate your support in my ministry. So God bless. Make sure to subscribe, like, and comment. And until we are together again, peace and love.